So today decided to come to the Lake District and we are going to ride Helvellyn. So haven't been here for a while and it's the first time I've rode it on an e-bike, so it's going to be quite interesting seeing how the e-bike handles such a big hill. So the plan is, started off at Glen Riding car park, the main car park, come out the back of the car park, we're going to head up towards the youth hostel and then below Sticks Pass, then we're going to take the zigzags up and on to Helvellyn. So hopefully it should be a fun ride. There's 2 non-e-bikers and 2 e-bikers. So not going to go for speed today, just going to see how good the battery lasts and how easy it is climbing up them horrible zigzags. So yeah, fingers crossed, should be good fun. Just left the car park, started the climb. It's pretty much a climb from the car park all the way up, and it is a very steep climb, but it's very nice. Lovely views everywhere. It gets so far up the track and it goes to a kind of a more solid track. Looks a bit like this. There you go. So you've got a nice solid track now, but you're still just climbing up from the car park. We haven't yet got to the youth hostel. I don't know if you can see just in the distance there's a building. That's the youth hostel. That's where the climbing really gets tough. So yeah, just down there in the valley behind us, just up from the car park, there's a campsite. Anybody's thinking about camping, I don't know if it's a proper posh campsite or anything with toilets, but there's definitely a campsite there for people who want to come up and spend a weekend or a couple of days and just taking your time. But we're just up here for the day. Back to the climb. So this is a nice little feature where them vans are. You come off that wall, do a little drop off, but we can't today because of the vans. And then you continue past the lane there, follow Narren, and then you can drop off this wall. There we go. So this is just below the youth hostel, but it's quite a nice fun little feature if you're fancying trying something a bit technical and tricky. Here we are just past the youth hostel, just behind us. This is your first climb. Left turn! Up here on the left, and this is the start of your major climbing. This is hard one-handed. Ouch! Very bumpy one-handed. But here we are, doing the climb. Just past the youth hostel. Ooh! Quite a challenge one-handed even on an e-bike. It's where the track starts to get extremely rough. But it becomes fun and challenging. There's the climb. I've just come up. Oh, e-biker having fun.
David's man bikes, Morley's bikes.
Thank you. And there's the 2 lads pedalling. So yeah, from here you can just make up the lake. Just there. That's pretty much where we cycle from the start of this ride from the main car park. And here they come. So just up there where Neil's passing by on his bike, you can see some people climbing up. That's the descent of Sticks Pass. That's another option to come down if you want to come down it. Basically come from around that part of the mountain all the way down. It's very fast and very rocky, but it's a lot shorter ride. I think if everybody's on e-bikes, you could probably just go up there, do that first, come back down to here, to where my mate is, just up there, and then just right back up and do Helvellyn. But because there's 2 lads on normal bikes today, we're just going to concentrate on the main run. Here we are, still climbing up. On the left there you can see a footpath. That's the footpath to Helvellyn between Striding Edge and Swirl Edge, whatever you call it, with red tarn in the middle, I think it is. So yeah, just down there you can see a little rock pool. Fancy a little splodge, or cooling your head off. Nice little spot to cool down. And here we go. There's the track I've just come up with Liam and Aaron pedaling away. I'm definitely glad I'm on the e-bike this time. Oh yeah. You can see the sort of height we're starting to climb now. It only gets steeper from this point on. as I said earlier, or I think I said earlier, it's up all the way. So up in the distance there, you can just see a bit of a mountain with a little bit of cloud on the top of it. We're heading for that, but that's still not that's not the top completely. We're still a bit more after that. But pretty much once you get to that point, it's not too bad from there. But that's still a good, I'd say a good hour away, especially for people on pedal bikes. Oh. And this is where the climb becomes a nightmare. Still not at the top. 3/4 of the way up now, I suppose. I reckon. That's the zigzags. These are an absolute nightmare. Even the walkers are stopping. And it continues and goes all the way up there to then people right on top of the hill. So what I would say to consider on an e-bike is the size of your battery, which will depend on what mode you go on. So I rode the bottom section of this pretty much on tour mode, eco mode, sorry, and then I switched to tour mode. By the time I got to this bit, I'm now on MTB mode. So again, MTB mode and turbo, as people know, drains your battery quick. So you need to really consider what modes you choose on this. And I can still tell you, on the MTB mode, these zigzags are still a nightmare to climb, but they are pedalable. Whereas on your normal bike, I guarantee you, unless you're super fit, you'll be pushing. Here come the non-e-bikers. I don't envy them, because it is a really big push, and it is extremely tiring, even pushing. So yeah, if you're planning on doing this, what I will say is there's no easy way. Oh, there goes my helmet. There's no easy way up. It's either push or pedal. Either way you're dying. Oh, bless them. But there's our goal. Whatever there. So once we get to the top of this bit, gotta go up this, where's your finger? Up that path over there. Then gotta go along the top of here, up there, and then along to there. And that's where we drop down the other side. Nearly at the top of the zigzags. Still a bit to go, but there you go. There's my destination, Helvellyn. We've still got to come up here. There's a drop back down there and back onto this hill. That drops down the other side and then goes back up. So that's my final horrible climb there, which is normally a hiker bike, but I'm going to see how easy it is on an e-bike. But with the zigzags, anything to go by, it's going to be tough. Probably only done about 2 miles, 3 miles, and I'm down a ball already on the battery. And just for the record, I'm on a 750 battery. That's where I've just come from. You can see the lake down the bottom. That lake is where I started. Woo! Woo! Right, so a quick recap. Woo! Just made it to the top of the zigzags. That's one hell of a climb. If you're on a normal bike, it's a long push, it's steep. If you're on an e-bike, it's fully rideable, but it's hard work. And you need to really consider what modes you go in depending on your battery size. So as I said before, or I think I said before, I'm on a 750 battery. Started off in eco mode, up to the youth hostel, switched it up to tour mode. Then for that last little bit climb, went on MTB mode and tour mode. And it has zapped the battery a little bit and there's still quite a bit to go. So if you're planning this ride, be really mindful on what mode you go in. But I can't say I got to ride it all. First time I've ever done that. So get in. Whew. There's Chiefy. Chiefy coming over the summit there, or the first little summit. Knackered?
Going for this shite here. Can you stop there for a bit? Like?
Yeah. And there we go. There's Helvellyn in the middle, and you can just make out that shadowy mountain behind. That's Striding Edge. So we still have all that to go up. But then from there, it's pretty much downhill with the odd climb. Whew. And here come the two on the pedal bikes.
I pedalled the whole way there.
Like I say, pedalling or walking, it's a challenge. Pop, pop. Oh, it's not easy one-handed pedalling and videoing.
I'm seeing it's a bit iffy up there.
Yep, you can feel it, yeah. Oh. This is hard pedaling one-handed. Send it. And there they go. Short descent followed by the final climb to the top. Just got to be cautious for short rocks down here. You can get quite fast. Here's a fun little descent, just be careful of sharp rocks. Here we are, final push to the top. Gonna see if I can make it on the e-bike all the way up. A lot of people on it, a few riders coming down. Just gotta be a bit cautious of our users. Hey! Hey! So, here's the final part. I'm going to try and pedal a bit. I don't know if I'm going to get it. It's very rocky and very ruddy. So yeah, I was stupid to think I'd be able to pedal up that last little bit. It was absolutely ridiculous. Rocky and slippy and sheely. Oh yeah. So here we are, nearly at the very top. Just over there. I just pedalled down and had the horrible climb up. And then just down there are the zigzags. And then down there is the lake where we started. So yep. Oh no, not too bad. That final climb on the e-bike was an absolute nightmare. Heavy things to push. This is our climb from the top. Doesn't look too bad from here, but when you're on it, like I say, it is super loose. And it's always full of people for most of the time, which makes it a nightmare. It is perfectly rideable down. And here we are at the top of the mountain. There's those water down the bottom where we started. There's the zigzags. And there's the summit of Helvellyn. We're now going to ride off. Yo! Yeah. We're now going to ride off down that way where you can see the free paths. Right, we've just come off the top of Helvellyn, which is up there. It's a fantastic descent to here, but just watch out for your tyres, as I said before, because there's a lot of tyre poppers on this track. When you get down, the path splits off into 3 sections. We take the middle one. Poor Liam there's rubbing his legs, he's got cramp. Bless him. Oh, bless him. So from here, we're just going to continue along this path and head towards Dollywagon Pike. Amazing how flat it looks from here. It's really not flat.
It's quite grand.
And here we are, the final part of the ride. Start at Dollywagon Pike, down into the valley, all the way down there, back to the lake. One of the best little bits of single track in the Lake District as far as I'm concerned. So this is Dollywagon Pike with a steep rocky staircase with the water gaps. It can be quite busy on here with pedestrians, but if you get a clear run like them two there, it's good fun. But it does take it out of you. Whew. This is a lot tougher than I remember it being, but then we are like 10 years older. But the views are fantastic. And that was Dollywagon Pike. On camera, never looks steep, but that's it. It is a rocky staircase all the way down. As I said, with big water gaps, where you've got to get your front wheel up and you've got to watch for your back wheel coming down heavy and popping the tyre. But that's the biggest challenging climb down. From here, we're just going to head down the valley, back where he is, back down that way to the lake. It's got some nice rocky features, but nothing as technical as Dollywagon or as tyring. Made it. And this is the start of the Grisdale Valley descent. Back to Patterdale, then back to Glenridden.
Tan on your legs there, lad, really?
Oh, good, you know.
Apart from where your shorts have been, eh? White.
Right. Whew. So we're halfway down the Grisdale Valley. There we go, that's where we just came from. That's the rocky, challenging technical bit, which is really good fun. It's all rideable if you've got the skills to do it, or you're just silly. Absolutely brilliant. From here you come to a hut, a little buffy hut, which is a good place for a break. And you've got the rest of the ascent, which is down here, which becomes a lot more smoother and flowy. So yeah, all in all, fantastic ride. A lot of different challenges to test your skills, and by God, it's testing my age as well. Ooh, I'm old. Whee! And here we are on the final part of the ride, heading from Patterdale, which is then just a little pedal back along the road. Yeah, sure. Little pedal back along the road to Glenridden, whatever you call it, for ice creams. Fun times, fun times. As usual, the lakes does not disappoint. Some fine natural riding, or as natural as you can get it. Whew. Good times. And probably about a mile off from the car now, and I still have 4 balls. So I was panicking before about one more to put the battery in, but it looks like I've had more than enough. I could go back up and do it again if I wanted. So yep, that was Buzzwater Glenridden car park, up to Helvellyn via the youth hostel and below Sticks Pass, across the top of Helvellyn, down Dollywagon to Grisdale Tarn, and then from Grisdale Tarn down the Grisdale Valley back to Patterdale, and then short ride back on the road back to the car park. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for watching. Bye.